Hello, good morning, English 3050, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on when you watch this. Just wanted to welcome you to English 3050, our course. Kind of go over a few things with you, introduce myself. My name's Corey Hamilton. Please just call me Corey. Any and all of your emails, you don't have to use any professional monikers as far as I'm concerned. I prefer Corey. You have to use Mr. or Mrs. or me, sorry, or professor, doctor, nothing like that. So when you email me stuff like that, just say Corey. Corey's fine. I actually prefer it. So just wanted to let you know that that was okay. I've communicated with you a few times via the announcements. I'll continue to kind of do that, make announcements by way of just friendly reminder. As we all know, this is what we call an asynchronous course. And basically just means we don't meet every single week, but what will happen every single week is I will be posting videos. I'll post a video similar to this in the future, generally on Mondays. And then additional videos may or may not come out throughout the week, at least one video on Monday to kind of say, okay, here's what we're doing this week. Here's what's happening. Here's where we should be at. Here's what we should be thinking about. Then starting next week, after we have our first kind of weekend of discussion topics, I'll kind of review and cover the discussions we had, where we all were at with that concerning the material. So I do want to point out too, real quick, much more is coming on the site. I didn't want to overwhelm us at this particular one. I did just add the course schedule link, but I do want to look at the syllabus. So while those things are pulling up, I want to show you the books. And I keep these Google Docs, so that way if in the event of we make a schedule change or we do anything like that, I'll make it to that one document and then everyone can see it. So as we make changes, if we have to make changes to anything or due dates change, and generally sometimes I will extend due dates for us, I'll make them here on either the syllabus and the course schedule. So where those dates change. But so upstream are going to be one of our main texts, if you will. And of course, it's listed here on the syllabus under our required texts in technology. Okay. So here's the blue upstream book. You can have it digitally. You don't have to have a physical copy. I just so happen to have one. And then, of course, our other more texty book, Practical Strategies by Markel and Selber. We're going to be reading both. I think we primarily are going to begin reading this one the most, but then here in a week or two, I think upstream makes its appearance, and we read that one pretty heavily. So kind of what to expect, if you will. As I kind of mentioned, I will post a video every single week. It'll kind of primarily be like, here's what we're going to be thinking about this week. Here are the readings, friendly reminders of the assignments that are due. Most weeks we'll have either a discussion post, reviewing. I'll give you a specific post to kind of think about what it is that we read that week. So let's go back to the homepage here real quick. Let's pull up the course schedule if I don't run out of time. Speaking of time, I'll keep these videos usually under 5 minutes. So I don't want to say that they're quick bursts, but also, so if you want to come back and look at something very, very specific, so I'll have a video very specifically on Project 1A. I'll have a specific video on course discussions. I'll have a very specific video each week on what we're doing that week. So instead of you having to try to go back through, a 15 or a 20-minute video, you just have to find the video that's talking about the thing you want. And it'll only be maximum of 5 minutes long. So that's all I get anyway on the Screencastify program here. So I want to kind of point out that so upstream US is kind of like the code or the key, if you will, the legend, and then PS will be practical strategies, as is indicated here. So just wanted to leave that with you. Already running out of time. So as you see, PS, that's practical strategies. US is the upstream book, and you can see that this week here we've got a reading from PS. And then there's also Kramer and Bernhardt, and I'll show you where that is in the next video. But there's the schedule, kind of what it looks like. Feel free to look over that, and I'll go over that a little bit more a little bit later with you. But I did want to just take an opportunity to welcome you, let you know those things were there, and I'll be putting more and more stuff. Stay awesome. Bye now.